Alright guys, so here we are again, Watson. Wes Watson. The gift that keeps on giving. Jesus Christ. This guy can't keep his mouth closed long enough to... So not only once has he called UFC fighters pussies and squares, and they don't live in his world. All of this nonsensical bullshit. But now he's done it twice. So, without further ado, watch this.
Show you this is not the first time Wes has had the audacity to call UFC fighters pussies.
I won't encourage anyone to run up to these pro fighters. Pro fighters are pussies, okay? They're only good in the ring. People I know will not accept a loss, okay? There's a difference between fighters and violent people.
Ooh.
You should really stay away from violent people because it doesn't matter how good you are at fighting when they want to take it to the level.
And the second one.
And again, he goes off about being able to take UFC fighters.
Then Wes, of course, goes back into his bullshit talk about UFC fighters and how none of them can fuck him up because he didn't have enough last time. When they came and they actually talked shit back to him, he ran away and hid like a bitch. So, of course, he's going in again. You guys, I will always say some shit that pisses someone off. It doesn't matter. Suck my UFC fighters. Okay, look at okay, your parents were rich enough to buy karate class. I'd have done it 12, motherfucker. We're way different. I went to state prison, motherfucker. You're a square. The rolls around with it's in a fucking ring, okay? Look at the fuck you fight yourself. Look at I'll call two people, you get smoked. Shut the like, we're not the same, bro. You wanna like wrestle me and shit. I'm not trying to wrestle nobody. I'm trying to have a good day, and if you keep bringing up the you wanna fight me or something, I'm just gonna have to end you. That's just how it works. Like, you guys are
Yes, Wes, the truth is you and the UFC fighters are not the same because while they're capable of actual extreme violence and putting you in the ground, the only violence you've ever really had in your life is getting your ass blasted in prison.
And so, in being such a little douche that he is, he's caught the attention of Sean Strickland, who, the former light heavyweight champion in the UFC, who gladly takes on smart asses, no matter who it is. And then another guy who, this guy, oh my God, Dean Lister. This guy, if you Google Dean, you will see how accomplished he really is. He's just a huge name in the early MMA days. An absolute animal when it comes to definitely groundwork. But he's got it all. The guy is completely capable of crushing clowns like Watson one right after another until he feels like going home. Watson never returns calls when it comes to fighting, okay? Listen, I tried calling him out 14 months ago, and all he ever did was he made a reference to a scar on my face. And then, of course, I think he's referring, he may not be. I mean, I'm not that important at all. He made a reference to, like, I don't want to do jujitsu or wrestle or whatever. And I think it's because I had initially 14 months or so ago, I had called him out and I said, look, Wes, and we'll meet in a mutually agreed upon place, which would either be a jiu-jitsu academy or a boxing gym. So there's either going to be a professor or a gym manager to make sure that nobody's going to get jumped if they get the best of somebody. Because you know Watson's tactics. You know, you go in and all of his trenbolone buddies are going to jump in. So you're not going to get a fair fight with a little douche. He just doesn't know what he's doing. He doesn't want to lose and look bad, so he's going to have his guys come in, or he's got his little bouncers now, these big goons. Just, fuck, man. The most insecure little man, perhaps on the planet. It's really bad. It's like Napoleon style. Really. When you say the things Watson does and act the way he does, I can only come to one conclusion. Number one, you're a complete pussy. And number two, you are an angry little man who is very unhappy. You can spout off all the shit you want. Me and anybody else with any intellect whatsoever can see right through it, Wes. You're just an asshole. Really, do some self-improvement, man. You're going back to prison. Maybe you can reflect. Like the first time you acted as if, and then when you give an asshole money, it's like giving him a license to be a bigger asshole. And that's what you've done. So do some reflection when you get back to jail, or prison, I'm sorry. And perhaps you get it right again. Look, we all make mistakes. We all fall down. Perhaps you can be a decent, productive member of society one day without being a complete and utter dickhead. That's all I got, guys. I wish you all the best. Be safe.